Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa Douglass-Doe here, your success mindset coach. Congratulations on making it through another great week. For today's topic, I want to talk about how to get motivated. If you're on this channel, I know that you have big goals, you have big dreams, you just have things that you want to get done, right? And a lot of times we're waiting on the feeling to feel motivated. We're waiting to feel motivated to start that business, to write a book, to go to the gym. At least that's what I've been doing. I'm like, oh, Tillman, I'm not motivated today, so I'm not going to the gym. I'm always finding some reason why I can't go. And what happens is sometimes we're even putting some time aside, blocking it off so that we can get to that particular goal, but we don't do it. We use distractions instead to fill our time with other things instead. Things like streaming things on Netflix because something just dropped and we're like, oh, I got to spend time watching that. Or you're like, no, I need to run errands. Or, oh, I need to take care of the household chores. Things like you've been waiting on cleaning out the garage for 2 years and all of a sudden you decide you're going to do that. What's another couple of weeks going to do, right? Why don't you just focus on your goals, okay? So the reason why we don't start doing these things that we set out to do at the beginning of the year, or maybe even earlier this month, because maybe you've watched my reset and relaunch video from just a couple weeks ago, is because we start to let fear seep in and we're afraid of tackling that thing that we want to get done. Now, you know what's crazy is that successful people have a different mindset. And a lot of us are watching successful people. We're watching those who are where we want to be. And we're thinking to ourselves and assuming, oh, they must always be motivated. They must always have the inspirational gene in their body. So I know I can't be like them. And I want to tell you guys, it's not true. The difference is that successful people just make a decision. And that's what this video is about. It's all about deciding, all right? What is it that you have been holding off on, pushing down, saying, you know what, I'm going to do that next week. I'm going to do that next month. Some of you right now are saying, you know what, Lisa, you know me too well because you're thinking, I'm going to do that next year because it's already October and I'll just wait until the new year to start that goal. No. When that feeling of no motivation creeps into your mind, I want you to just stop. And I want you to say to yourself, that's just a feeling, but it's not going to control me, okay? One of my coaches gave me some great advice once. She said, my feelings don't dictate my actions. Think about that. We have to stay in action mode, and before you know it, the feeling will come to you. So we have to stop waiting on the feeling and just do it. So what's going to happen as a result is when you're doing it, you're actually going to make things happen and the feeling is going to follow. It happens to us all the time. It's going to build your confidence. It's going to activate the discipline that you need. And so that way it's going to allow you to keep going after the thing that you have dreamed about getting done. All right. So that way you can continue to move forward. Listen, we all procrastinate. We all wait. We all think, oh, I don't only get such and such done, right? A lot of us are missing opportunities because we're waiting on that feeling of motivation. It happens to all of us. Let me tell you, it happens to me too. I often get invited to networking events. I get asked to speak at certain things and I'll say, yes, I'll do it. And then when it's almost time for that event to show up, I don't feel like doing it. But I know because I made the commitment, one, I show up. I'm not going to let them down. And I find out that when I'm in the environment, when I'm sharing my gift of coaching and I'm connecting with other people in the event, I get excited, I get energized, and I'm like, what was I thinking? Why wouldn't I want to do this? This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I want to share with you guys, is that you have to just make the decision to go after what it is that you want to do, and it has to follow up with action, okay? We have to understand that successful people are no different from us. They're just making a decision. That's what you're going to be able to do going forward, right? So just decide. And I know that if you're on my channel, you are a success seeker. I know that you're all about fulfilling your potential, okay? So before we end, I just want to say that take action and the feeling will follow, right? That motivation will come to you when you're in action, okay? When you do that, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start that business. You're going to write that book. You're going to buy that house. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's going to happen for you. And before you know it, you've transformed your life, your health, and your wealth, okay? So before we end, I want you to put in the comments today, what is it that you're going to tackle this week coming up? You're tired of putting it off. You're like, you're right, Lisa, I'm going to make it happen. I want you to put it in the comments so that way we can have a dialogue through the comments below. All right. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and feel free to share this video with 2 to 3 people who you want to be on a success journey with you. All right. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Remember, when that feeling of no motivation comes into your mind, I want you to stop, push it to the side, and decide that you are going to take action anyway so that way you can move forward. Thanks for watching. My name is Lisa Douglass-Doe, your success coach.